It's still holding together, only just. I've had to use a bit of sellotape round the back, but we've still got it. So, where are we? So, Saturday the 28th. Are you getting fired up for New Year's Eve now? I bet you I can't see this hat lasting until then, but we'll do our best. I've had one go through till the day before New Year's Eve, and then the kids got boisterous. Right, so knowing the tools in your toolbox is what we're talking about today, and you're thinking, what the blood and stomach pills is that all to do with? If you follow a pattern for success and get to know the tools at your disposal, your chances of success are far higher because you're following an established pattern. We have a system. Why do we need to get to know the tools? You may be coming to this thing, I'm alright, I've run a business, I've made, how much money, and you may well do. I certainly was slightly arrogant in that because I'd had experience of PMA work and running a people business because I ran a very successful Amway franchise for a long time, and a cornerstone of that business was books, tapes, seminars, and getting people to know them. Now, I really resisted reading then because I didn't see the point. I didn't need my attitude changing. I knew where I was going. Nothing was going to get me out. And this point was hammered home to me when I sponsored this single mum with 5 kids in a tower block in Birmingham. And to look at her, you wouldn't have given her the time of day. You certainly wouldn't have thought that she'd have scraped together 70 quid to start an Amway business. You certainly wouldn't have thought that within 6 months of doing that, she turned her life round and built a pearl business and then went on to build an emerald business. She was clearing over 36 grand a month, 36 grand a year within 6 months of starting. Now, I nearly blew her out because of my arrogance. And it was only my upline who had the nous to sort of step in and say, Steve, what tools do you think Heather needs? Well, I don't know. Well, what tools would you recommend her to? Where would you point her in terms of reading? And she lacked self-esteem. Her husband had died, left her with these kids. She wasn't, a floozy or anything like that. He was a really decent bloke. And he died really early, and Heather, bless her, was doing her absolute best. And I could have destroyed that through my arrogance of not knowing what the tools were. Luckily, my upline was in a position where he could step in and help her, and he recommended the tools. Now, I've always enjoyed reading, but this constant harping on about what tools you're reading, what books you're reading, what tapes you're listening to, for God's sake, leave it alone. I'm all right up here. Yeah, but I didn't know what to give Heather to get her through her challenges. And if I'd got to know the tools at my fingertips that I had at my disposal, I could have helped her so much more quickly. So when you come in, don't try and shortcut getting to know the tools. Go through the process. Don't think, oh, I don't need this. Some of it's basic because we have a holistic approach that deals with everybody from boardroom executives to bin men, from cycle repair people to brain surgeons. Okay, you need to know, like that, where to point somebody in your business when they come to you with a problem and say, oh, how do I do such and such? Well, I don't know, freaking find out for yourself, is not the answer they want to hear. Maybe the right answer occasionally, and you don't want to be giving them too much information, but if you don't know, 1, you'll blow your own credibility, and 2, you might blow them out of the business. And that's why I love this business, because it puts everybody at a level playing field. Everybody's got access to the same tools. If you've got a big budget, great, you can go and market and get a lot of people in, but you still have to know what to do when they come in. The system will look after them up to a point, but you need to know the system inside out so that you can help people. Okay? Steve Greenhalgh, stevegreenhalgh.com, helping you to create financial security through digital marketing. You take care. Speak to you soon. Bye.